Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Ready or not, here we come with Real Film Nerds episode number 467. The movie is Ready or Not 2. Here I come. But you have us, and we are coming to your ear holes. Yeah, that works.
Dude.
Mike, don't shake your head like that. No, Mike, stop it.
Dude, I can't believe you held yourself together there.
I was having a very hard time. So speaking about difficult times, Ma Hinshaw,
Yeah,
how are you?
I know. I'm difficult.
And here she is rocking the old lady glasses still.
Oh, yeah. Have to look old sometime.
I'm pretty sure your face does that.
Oh, yeah, it does, actually.
Mike was like, oh, that was cold. I saw him shaking his head saying cold.
Yeah. Insulting your precious mommy.
Well, Ma, you give it as well as I do. Where do you think I inherited it?
I know. It's true.
Mike's the son you like anyways.
Well, yeah, he is precious.
I love it. So in my mom's world, her favorite son is Barry because he cooks for her. Then Mike because she doesn't have to give him money or take care of him, and he brought her grandchildren. And then probably about 30 other of my friends, and then I'm down at the bottom.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyways, okay, so we won't screw around too much because, again, Mike, like always, is exhausted and needs to go to sleep. But how about this? Before we start talking about our movie and review this week of Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, we have a little bit of a giveaway. And it's kind of related to this film, but not. It's in the same genre, I guess is the way to put it. Yeah? That's a good statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say so. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So brand new, out on streaming today, or actually yesterday, because it's Wednesday. We're talking in the future. So yesterday, Scream 7 just came out on digital download. And guess what we have?
Scream 7?
We have Scream 7 digital codes for our lovely listeners to write in. Let us know whatever question Mom pulls out of her head to answer to win a copy of Scream 7. I mean, dude, this is wild. It literally came out a month ago. It came out February 27th, 2026. Here we are, the end of March, and this is our giveaway. That's pretty awesome.
That's crazy, dude, because it's been doing well. I think it's still in the theater right now. You'll be able to stream it and watch it at the theater at the same time.
Yep.
Well, so that means you need to buy a ticket, go sit down in the theater, and then have it on your phone at the same time. So then you can pay attention up there and on your phone.
That might be needed for some people.
Right. So
Yeah.
anyways, well, that's our giveaway this week. And I think the question is, we made Ma Hinshaw come up with a question that you have to answer to be able to be entered into our contest to win a free copy of Scream 7. Mom.
Well,
do you
here I
remember-
go.
Do you remember the question that Mike helped you think of?
Yes, I think I remembered it after Mike helped me out again.
Okay, what's
Anyway.
the question?
Of the original cast of Scream, which person has not had a facelift?
Okay, there you go. Ma Hinshaw bringing it. She's bringing the heat.
Love it.
Woo!
So, all right. So write in, email mike@realfilmnerds.com or nerds@realfilmnerds.com. Or if you don't get any replies, you can always email us realfilmnerds@gmail.com because that's our backup account that a lot of people email. And we will put you into our contest to win a free digital download of Scream 7. Okay,
Yay.
here we go. This is the business for our friends over at Paramount Pictures, okay? Mom,
Okay.
you're good?
I'm good.
You're not going to interrupt the reading?
No.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Fear comes home. Nowhere is safe. Prepare to scream. Buy or rent Scream 7 on digital now. It'll be a killer time. Again, this giveaway, this film brought to our man, I always screw up the last little bit. Whatever. They understand. Brought to us by our good friends over at Paramount Pictures. They're a huge supporter of our podcast. We appreciate them. So you need to go and appreciate them too. Go to the theaters, buy their films, download their films, enter our contests. Email Mike at realfilmnerds.com. Boom.
Boom. Hey, I wanted to say Scream 7 was actually a lot of fun. So I do hope that people will go watch that movie. It was like, as far as sequels go, like, I thought it was really well done. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember what you gave it, Mike? Do you give it a 4?
I think you gave it 4.5, man.
4.5?
I had a great time. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you really loved it.
That's a good one.
Ma Hinshaw enjoyed it too, and I enjoyed it. I think I gave it 3.5, something like that. It was a good time. It was excellent. So if you want to watch it and you haven't watched it, you got to answer Ma Hinshaw's question and email Mike. But outside of that, thanks again, Paramount. We appreciate you. And Mike, why don't you go ahead and break down our film this week? Ready or Not 2, Here I Come.
All right, Matt. So this movie was directed by Matt Benatelli Alpine and Tyler Gillett. And it was written by Guy Besnick, R. Christopher Murphy, Matt Benatelli Alpine, and Tyler Gillett. And this movie's starring Samara Weaving, Catherine Newton, Elijah Wood, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and after surviving one deadly game, Grace and her sister Faith must now outrun 4 rival families competing for a powerful throne. Winner takes all.
Okay, Mom, since you haven't talked much, you're going first. Why do you love Ready or Not 2, Here I Come so much that you saw it 3 times?
What? I didn't say it 3 times, did I? Did I miss something? What? Where? Okay.
Did you?
Mike, that goes along with what you wanted my mom to rate the film earlier.
Well, yeah.
Where she doesn't even remember saying it. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, Mom, go ahead. Tell us why you liked Ready or Not 2, Here I Come.
I liked it, but I didn't love it. I liked it. I think it was a little long to me. It just took so long to get from one point of beatings and trashings and killings to another. The girls were awesome. I imagine they have sore throats from all the screaming they had to do. But I found it, it was good, but I don't know. It could have been better in the middle. I guess that's what I'd say. I don't know what you guys think.
Well, that's why we're on this podcast, Mom. You're going to hear what Mike thinks right now.
Oh, good. Okay.
That's right. My thoughts are, why did this take so long to happen again? Because I enjoyed the first one quite a bit, and this one's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's quite as good as the original, because now some of the things have kind of been established, but it's still pretty good along the same lines, and enjoyed the bigger cast of like, more, I don't know, recognizable characters, but it was still pretty fun. Now that you know a little bit about what's going on with some of the stuff, it's not quite as much of a surprise, but yeah. So I had a pretty good time with this one, I enjoyed the additional of her family member, Faith. I thought that was pretty cool. I think it worked fine for the movie, and I don't know. It was not. I just don't know why it took him 7 years to make a sequel. That's my biggest complaint, really. I had a good time with this. It's fun. It's not as good as the first one, but it's not bad.
I pretty much agree with Mike and Ma on this. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good movie, but it was draggy in parts. I definitely think the original was a lot better just because all the surprises, all the twists and turns, all the things that happen. They tried to do a lot of that with this. I'll be honest, I was not super satisfied with the ending. I didn't think it was great. It was fine, but I didn't think it was great. The thing I loved the most about the whole film was the world building. I thought the world building was really interesting and really fascinating, and they really expanded on it and kept building on it. I liked that. I liked the addition of a sister. It helped. Did we need it? Maybe. I also like that they weren't like super ultra like badass action stars. They're just kind of normal people doing what they can, and I guess it's kind of a spoiler, but not really. I mean, there's a scene where our leads are running around with, she has a shotgun and she runs out of shells and she's trying to find more. And, I don't want to say it's like John Wicky, but it's very like, oh yeah, I ran out of ammunition when I really needed it, so I thought that was nice. But overall, I mean, it's good. I don't think it was great. I don't think it's a must see in the theaters, but if you enjoyed the first one, I say definitely go and watch this one. You'll probably enjoy it. I liked Elijah Wood. I think he was a very interesting character, and I have questions about him, but we could talk about it in the spoiler section. Samara Weaving did a very good job. Catherine Newton did a good job. The acting was good, but it's weird because I think it was draggy in the middle, but there's also parts where I wanted more, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that does, man.
So, anyways. All right. Well, let me do this. Mom, should people go see this in the theaters?
I don't think it's absolutely necessary. I think you get enough from it streaming, actually. Yeah.
Mike?
So I don't think it's a must see. I think if you were a fan of the original, yes. But the movies have gotten a little bit pricey, so I'm not going to say 100% to go.
Yeah, I'd say if you enjoyed the first one, there's nothing else out in the theaters that you haven't seen, or that you've already seen. Yeah, go check out Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. But if not, it's not a must-see in the theaters. Not like, Project Hail Mary. If you haven't seen Project Hail Mary, go watch that. That movie's better. That movie's very good.
Oh, yeah. Project Hail Mary's killing it, though. Amazon is super happy and proud. It's their most successful movie they've ever released.
Well, yeah, because they bought MGM.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's got over about 300 million for the worldwide totals, and they're stoked.
Nice.
So,
well, speaking about being stoked, Mike, I'm kind of parched.
Oh yeah, are you getting thirsty, Matt?
Mike, I'm always thirsty. You know me. I don't drink enough. I live in the desert.
That's right, Matt. So what are you drinking this fine morning, evening, afternoon?
Well, Mike, thanks for asking. I have one of my favorites, good old-fashioned, fridge beer. It's just sitting in the back. But I have a Big Blue Van, 5.4% alcohol, blueberry wheat ale, brewed by College Street Brew House and Pub in Lake Havasu City. It's a good beer. It's good beer.
Nice.
Mom's talking about something to herself. Mom, did you have a stroke?
You have a beer that's called the Big Blue Van?
Yeah, I've had them before.
Oh, okay.
doesn't look like a van. It has a van on the can.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay.
It's a blueberry wheat. Haven't I given you one before?
No, I have not gotten one of those.
Well, maybe if you leave Sierra Vista, I can get you one.
Well, good luck with that. Right. Anyway, all righty.
Okay, well, fine. Since I'm going to change things up, Mom, what margarita are you drinking? Are you drinking a hot toddy? Are you drinking water or tea? Or what are you drinking?
Number one, it is not Margarita Monday. It's Sunday. And number two, I thought I would try this Minute Maid no sugar or low sugar pink lemonade. And it's really good with any kind of, vodka, gin, whatever you want to put in there. Very, very tasty lemonade. There, that's what I'm drinking.
Okay. Mike, what about yourself?
So I'm changing up a tad. I got some cans of the double High Lie, so it's even stronger IPA. So it's a double IPA.
A double IPA?
Yeah.
Not a triple IPA?
No, just a double. They do have triples, but it was just a double.
Oh, okay. And where are they out of?
It's out of Tampa, Florida.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good then. Very good. Mom, are you going to do your job?
Oh, goodness, yes. And I didn't even get one of these dad jokes today from Pa. Okay, Mike, what is the fabulous dad joke for today?
I got dad jokes, I don't think they understand though. Gotta think I'm funny, other people never laugh though. Dad jokes.
All right, so I'm going to borrow one from Matt's significant other. Two potatoes are standing on a corner. How do you know which one is a prostitute?
I can't answer it because I know the answer.
Well, I don't know the answer, and I can't think of an answer either. A potato? Oh, my gosh.
It has a sticker that says Idaho.
Oh. My gosh, that's good. I like that.
Courtesy of Danielle. Yes.
Awesome.
I thought it was funny. So.
Oh, I thought it was great. Yeah, that's why I shared it with you, Mike.
Is. Very good.
All right. So I know this one was difficult, Mike, but we came to it. We found it. Mike, how does Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Yeah, this one was harder. I just missed this one in the cast, but most of the people, when I was looking for, somebody MCU, they all were just have done horror movies, so they had nothing to do with any of the MCU movies. But luckily, Catherine Newton, who plays the character Faith, it was also in Ant-Man as Cassie Lang, which is Ant-Man's daughter. So it was in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and let's see, I think one more. The other Ant-Man. Oh.
Don't hurt yourself, Mike.
Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, so so that's the MCU tie-in for this one. So that was a tough one.
All right. Ma Hinshaw.
Yes?
We're in your favorite section. How much do you want to spoil about Ready or Not 2? Or are you good and we're just going to end the podcast and go to sleep?
Gee gosh, I don't know, spoiler-wise. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I just thought the girls were just really awesome. They had the biggest smiles when they smiled. I mean, which probably wasn't much considering they were always being beaten up or pummeled or something. Shot at, you name it, right? I spoiler wise, but I really liked them in both of their parts. Pretty good, you know. They were. They must have trained to do that movie, don't you think, guys?
Oh yeah. No, I think they did a lot of training and stuff. I think our two stars, Samira Weaving and Catherine Newton, were excellent. I liked that they were strong women, like characters. You know, like they didn't really back down from anything. Like they were. I like that. They weren't really running from a fight as far as most of it. I mean, they were running for their lives at points, but you know, it was just because they were in open fields and stuff. So I enjoyed that they were just tougher characters. Poor Samara Weaving character Grace. Basically, this movie starts off right like 30 seconds after the other one. So like it's like she's got like an hour, like I don't know, like a day or two of like healing, and then's back at it.
Yeah, she hasn't even slept, nothing. She's been shot. She's wedding dress is soaked in blood that's not hers because everybody exploded like zits.
Oh, that's one thing I wanted to ask you guys. What do you think of all the exploding bodies or something?
Well, so they set up that lore in the first one, and it was great at the end of the original, but on this one, it caught me off guard the first couple ones. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They all exploded in the first film.
Do you think it was overused in this one? I felt like it was trying to just keep with it.
Yeah, oh, it was definitely trying to keep with it, but it didn't hit like it did in the first one. It wasn't as funny. Like, it was pretty funny at some of the scenes, like especially when the one lady stabbed the other dude, and she's like, "Oh no!" and she blew up, and then her kid blew up. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, her
that was
kid just
great.
blew up because I guess they were just like, nah, like he was.
Well, that was the thing. Part of the rules is if one of them killed the other, it wasn't just her; it was their entire bloodline that would be punished.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now, speaking of the rules, and Matt, I think you had something you wanted to say about this. I really enjoyed Elijah Wood's character and what he kind of brought to the movie, because otherwise I feel like the entire audience and everybody would have been just like, what?
Well, he was kind of like the narrator, the guide, whatever you want to call him. He was the lawyer.
He was like the lawyer, but like...
Yeah, he was the lawyer and representative of the devil. Yeah. And so, but my question is, but he like guides everybody and explains it. And he's almost kind of the narrator and all that kind of stuff in the film. But my question is, Mike, do you think he is a human being that Mr. LeBeo has employed, or do you think he's, from hell?
I don't think he could be a human being. I feel like his knowledge, yeah, I don't know. I think he was a helper of Mr. LeBeo.
Otherworldly?
Yeah, otherworldly. How about that? Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to see him again at the very end, like split second, even less than the first film. So, but that's one thing I wasn't super hot on, was how the movie ended. I get what they did, but I would have rather have seen like the girls win.
Yeah,
I think that would have been cooler.
So I'm with you, Matt. I feel like they kind of copped out a little bit on it, but at the same time, they had to have been exhausted, right? So like, it was like a way to win that was different too from the first movie.
But still, they didn't have to kill everybody. They just had to survive.
Right. But she figured out, a different way, and then, the whole. Well, anyway, I don't want to give away too much, but it was. I do feel like it was kind of a cop out, and it felt like that a little bit. But I also, like you, Matt, did enjoy the world building that they had, but
it was
the
good,
different
right?
families and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was like, whoa, this is fascinating. But
Right.
then it like kind of like falls off a little bit because it's just, I don't know.
Well, and then it leaves me with questions because at the end, I don't want to spoil it too hardcore, but at the end where they're all jumping in the pit. So does that mean like nobody's controlling the world? It's just like, is all the families and everyone that, yeah, like I have questions. Maybe we'll get a third one. I don't know. Do you think we're going to get a third one?
I'm not sure if this movie will make enough that they'll want to do a third one, but you never know. Never know.
Mom,
So-
do we need a third one?
I think it would be great if they did a third one. I kind of liked the ending. I thought that was really unique, at least me, but
Well, that's why we're asking you.
I'm not you guys, but I mean, I thought that was really quite interesting, really. But I don't want to say anything much about it. But yeah, I thought it was a cool way to end it.
Well, Mom, that's why you're on this podcast, because you're
Oh,
different
thank
than
you.
Mike and I. Come on.
Heck yeah, I'm different, all right. Anyway,
All right.
yeah, I
So,
thought that was neat.
Mom, is there anything else you want to add to the spoiler section since you're piping in?
Mm, No, but my thing was, I kept saying, are they all in just this one building everywhere, here and there and everywhere? And I got a little confused with that, but I'm old. So, other than that, no, I had no problems with that.
It was
Okay.
a giant, classic, historic country club. And so, yeah, it was a
Country
giant,
club.
massive building with lots of floors and stuff,
Oh.
but there was also other buildings as well, but not a lot.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I used to live in a giant old historic house when I was a kid, but it wasn't that big. A country club. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you ever so much.
I thought you lived in a shack down by the river.
No, I didn't. Gee. Anyway. Just houses that were built in maybe the late 1800s or something. Yeah.
Mike?
Wow. What's up, dude?
Oh, I thought you were saying something.
I feel like I had something, but I lost it. So, anyway,
Ma
Mike.
Hinshaw, why are you rubbing off on Mike? Your Alzheimer's is rubbing off on Mike. This is
I know
terrible.
it is. Mike, this is dangerous. Anyway, I do that too. Oh dear.
I think this movie took too long to come out, and they missed some of their thunder
Mhm.
with that. But other than that, man, I still like this movie. It's just it could have been a little bit better around the edges, I guess. I didn't feel like it was too bad. The end could have been a little bit more spectacular, but who knows? Maybe there was budget things. Who knows?
So,
So-
Mike, how much did you like it? How many reels?
Ah, the question. I think I'm going to give this one 3 reels out of 5.
Okay. Ma Hinshaw, how many blood-filled, soaked, exploding cookies do you give Ready or Not 2, Here I Come?
Yeah, I have to work on that type of cookie. It would be interesting. I give it a 3.5.
Oh, 3.5, Mike. Ma
Mm.
Hinshaw's showing you up.
Wow.
Well, much like you, Mike, I think we're pretty much the same person. I give Ready or Not 2, Here I Come 3 out of 5 reels. I think it was okay. Worth a watch. Enjoyed it. It was fun. But you don't need to rush out to go see it unless you saw the first one. Or you've already seen Project Hail Mary and need to go to the theaters.
Right. Yes, go to the theaters. Project Hail Mary. Awesome.
All right. So for next week's podcast, Ma Hinshaw, why did you do this to us? We're letting you pick the movie, and we both should have known better.
That's not even nice. Come on now.
Ma Hinshaw, why don't you tell our lovely listeners, or listener, not with an S,
Yeah.
One.
We're down to one.
super fan Eric. Yeah, he's still there. He still listens.
Oh, bless you.
What movie are we going to go watch next week?
I'm not sure about the full title, but isn't it Super Mario something or other?
Again, that Alzheimer's, it's ruthless. Yeah, it's the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Galaxy. Aha, I left Galaxy out. Hey, I don't care. I love Mario, so I'm all for it.
And it's a
Go for
cartoon, and you love your cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just be honest. We know it's not the cartoon, and we know you don't care about Mario. You like torturing Pa Henshaw.
Oh, that's also very fun. Oh, dear.
All righty. So, Mike, closing statements, anything?
No. Make sure to enter. Well, okay, never mind. One. Make sure you enter our contest for Scream 7, and then yeah.
Okay. Ma Henshaw, anything? Or are you good? Or are you gonna let Mike take us out of here?
Well, I'm going to just say, Mike, you better go 9-9. He can take us out of here, okay?
You think it's the lack of sleep that Mike's having, or that you're subconsciously rubbing off on him, Mom? Are we going to have to
I
separate
don't
you
know.
two?
I think he's just tired, okay?
Yeah, maybe I'm tired.
Hmm.
Okay, well, I guess with that, thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure to follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and we'll catch you on the next pod. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now, go out and catch a movie.